What's up everybody, welcome back to Tilo's Garage, and today we will be taking out my Gheenoe 15.4 high-sider on its first test drive since putting in the new deck and the new jack plate. So let's do it. This has been a very highly requested video, obviously, since I haven't posted in over 2 months now. But if you haven't seen, this is my Gheenoe 15.4 high-sider that I've been building on YouTube. So for example, I did the front hatch on it, I did the deck, painted it, I just did this jack plate, which hasn't been tested yet, and I've cracked the hole and fixed the hole, and this is all without any experience of doing any of this stuff. So it's been a journey, which I can't lie to you, this thing's been sitting right here in the garage for 2 months, acting like a storage shelf, not doing anything. But I did try to film a video with it not too long ago, and the motor wasn't running right. So this isn't technically my first test drive, but still. And plus I had to fix another crack because it leaked fuel out of the gas tank onto the ground, which was weird how I found that. Leaky, leaky, leaky. Where is it at? Leaky. But anyways, now the crack down here, as it doesn't look the prettiest, it's fixed and it's patched, and I will sand it down and I will paint it. But this is the first time you guys have seen the deck and it painted completely, which I regret not making a video of painting it because it was just such a cool process and it looks sweet, and then the non-skid is honestly a little too much, but it works. I now have the badges on and I think this thing is ready to go for a rip. The goal for this video is to test my Gheenoe because if you've seen in previous videos, water used to funnel up between the jack plate and the motor. So I built a new jack plate on YouTube, and the boat used to porpoise like crazy. So I built a deck for stability and to even out the weight of the boat. Not only that, I'm gonna be testing how fast it goes with one person and 2 people. My buddy Mitch over there is going to be joining me today, and we're going to be fishing. And the last goal of today would be to put the first fish on the boat. So we're gonna see if we can complete all those tasks. Let's do it. Well, it is a new day because in the last video, as we were finding fiddler crabs for bait, I decided to cut my foot on a barnacle. It's kind of mediocre. It's okay. I think we got a good amount for now. So we got a little water in the boat, as normal. You know, it is what it is. And I forgot to bring my Milwaukee battery with my bilge pump. So here we are with the bottle built again. So let's get all the water out of here. Disgusting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have you drive, brother. Sweet. That thing whistling. Ah, dang it, man. Ugh. Dude, how unfortunate. I know. But we're on the same schedule. We do have to make sure there's no water funneling up between the motor and the jack plate. To see how fast this goes with a 15 horse, with 2 people in it, and then we're gonna drop Mitch off on a bank and go by myself to see how fast it goes. See if any water is funneling up through. So as you saw there, no water was funneling up through the motor. So now we put Mitch all the way as far forward as we can on the Gheenoe. We got our speedometer right here. So we'll see how fast this thing can get with 2 people on it. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So as you saw on our little drag strip here, we got 18 miles an hour with a Mitchie, a cooler full of ice and drinks and everything, all our tackle, the front hatch is completely full. The other day when I took it out, tried to first test drive it, with no gear and 2 people, it was doing like 20. So by myself with gear, I should probably be hitting 22 or 23. And by myself with no gear the other day, I was hitting like 24, 25. So we'll drop Mitch off at one of the abandoned docks over here. And I'm gonna keep his phone for mile per hour purposes, and we'll see how fast I can go. See you, pal. All right, we're all centered up. Got our gauge here. Let's run it. That didn't make a good sound. That was not good at all. I have no idea what that was. I'll get back to you in 1 second. It had this weird cough and then it just lost all power. And I didn't even look at the gauge to see how fast we were going. Gosh, this thing has been nothing but problems. Let's see if we can figure it out. Yeah, this is... All right, we're building back up. I'm still at full throttle. And now we're going 6. It was on a rip too. Well, she had enough in here to get back over here to this dock that Mitch is fishing off of. He's ripping the top water right now, if you can see. But you know, this is the 3rd time I've come out here to take a video of me testing this thing, and the first time we got water in the gas tank, the second time I cut my foot, and now there's just something going on with it. And even before we came out here, we did a carb clean and spark plugs and all that, but it is what it is. For now, we're just gonna see if the motor starts, and if so, then we're gonna rip around, fish a little bit more, see if we can catch anything. So the motor does run, as you can see. It does take 2 pulls to run, which is nice, but we're only getting about 6 miles an hour out of it, so we've decided we're gonna go fishing. And I would be lying if I told you that we didn't already put the first fish on the boat, which we did, which was a mullet. It was ridiculous, so I'll put that clip in here.
Or it could be a jack. Is that a mullet? That's a mullet.
Did I snag a mullet?
That's a mullet.
Huh. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll bring him up to the boat. Never would I have thought the first fish on the Gheenoe would be a mullet. Look, I don't know if he tried to eat it.
He definitely tried to eat it.
That's the craziest catch I've ever had in my life. Are you kidding? A mullet? Is this a mullet?
That's a mullet.
Oh,
Keep it for bait.
let me get stanced up real quick.
Back up just a little bit for me.
Yeah, look at that thing. That's like I've never caught a mullet or even snagged one.
I've never
before.
caught one on a lure either.
You caught that thing pretty hard.
Yeah, it's a big mullet.
And then we messed around and caught some trout out at a flat. Come here, buddy. Nice little trout for the boat. 2nd fish on the boat, too. He hit right next to the boat, so I couldn't get any sort of filming done, but just a little guy. So I caught what's known here as a speckled sea trout. Bye-bye. Thank you for playing. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh no! Overshot it! Overshot it. Oh. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. There's another one. Now me, like an idiot, decided to do all that with a cut foot and water in the tank and all that. So we do have the first fish in the boat. But the rest of this video will be us hunting down some redfish in redfish territory. And we're gonna hit the mud flats all the way upriver, see if we can put something in the boat. So let's do the dang thing.
Oh, it's a baby snook.
Oh man. Hey man.
Hey.
First snook catch on the Gheenoe.
Book now.
Yeah.
Boat now. Oh, there we go. Oh, is it just a ladyfish? Or is that another snook? No, that's just a ladyfish, I think.
Perfect. Is that what's been killing us this whole time?
Maybe.
That's good bait. Oh yeah, this net is not good for treble hooks at all.
No.
Very unfortunate. Before I start yapping, look at how pretty this sunset is. But anyways, we just got out of the first spot. Mitch caught himself a small snook and a ladyfish. So not bad. But we are pushing up into here, see if we can catch anything else. And the motor started to run fine again. I'll pull up a little clip of it here before we hit the bottom. All right guys, well it's the next day and we in fact did not catch any more fish. The motor did not run great at all. And we even spent about 20 minutes trying to get it started again. And when we did get it started, we had to keep it at full throttle and we were going about 3 miles an hour the whole way home. But anyways, we got the Gheenoe back, flushed, washed, and tucked away into the garage. I think our biggest issue is I still get water in the fuel tank. I don't know how. I know this valve leaks right here, but it's not like it's raining. It's not like we're getting water in the boat like crazy over the gunnels or anything. But I'm gonna get a new fuel tank and eliminate that completely. But I think this jack plate in this deck has more than proven itself. Yeah, it doesn't look the prettiest, but it's functional. And the deck is good. You know, I've taken this out a few times now, 4 times now to be exact. There's no chips, there's no scratches, no imperfections at all. But for my next video, I'm going to be wiring up all the electronics for it. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Consider subscribing. We'll see you guys next time.